On the wedding day, Cindy wanted a $70 ring, but her husband only had $66 on him. He wanted to ask the salesperson for a discount, but Cindy smiled and told him to forget about it. In the end, her husband put a pull tab from a soda can on Cindy's ring finger. Cindy wasn't disappointed at all, and actually felt quite satisfied, praising that the pull tab looked even better than the rings in the display case. In fact, Cindy had been working hard to improve their finances. After graduation, she gave up further education opportunities, worked 3 jobs every day, yet still couldn't cover her mother-in-law's high medical expenses. Despite all this, she still felt like the happiest woman in the world, because her husband's love was her greatest motivation. However, what she didn't know was that this man had been lying to her the whole time. One day, Cindy received a delivery order. She went to a high-end club, only to discover her husband proposing to a woman with a multi-million-dollar necklace. That's when Cindy realized that all these years, she had been nothing but a substitute, and that her husband wasn't poor at all, but actually a rich heir with billions in assets. The reason he wouldn't buy her even a $70 ring was simply because he didn't think she was worth it. When Cindy found out the truth, it felt like the world was crashing down around her. However, she didn't dare confront him. She could only cry silently. Without her emotional support, she sat dazed on the street, unsure how to face the future. It was then that Cindy was spotted by an old college classmate. He was now the CEO of several companies, and couldn't understand why Cindy, who had won National Science and Technology Awards in school, was now delivering takeout. Just as Cindy was about to say something, she fainted from the overwhelming sadness. A few hours later, Cindy woke up in the hospital. Suddenly, she realized it was time to wake up from the dream her husband had created, so she decided to rebuild her career. Coincidentally, the CEO's company was about to host a technology seminar, and Cindy immediately decided to attend. When she got home, Cindy silently packed her bags, completely changing from her usual submissive self. Although her husband sensed something was off, he had always held the dominant position in their marriage. So instead of comforting Cindy, he questioned her, asking if she was tired of him being poor and didn't want to suffer anymore. Cindy didn't expose him. She simply took out the divorce agreement. This scumbag, however, was certain Cindy would never leave him, and carelessly signed the agreement.